Asians are always taking pictures. Asians are always taking pictures. Well, yeah. Let me ask you guys something. What do you do when you're on vacation? Well, you take pictures. Asians don't take a lot of pictures. Asians take a lot of vacations. I'll tell you who takes a lot of pictures. White girls on Facebook of themselves. Purse your lip. Purse your lip. So stupid. Asians drivers. That's a stereotype, right? I agree with that one, but I'll say this. They're not in a lot of car accidents. They're always just slow. They're always in the way. They're just there. Like 8 times out of 10, I'm on a highway. I got to get in the left lane. I got to pass somebody up. I always do this. I got to see what this ass looks like. Asian, Jesus Christ. But why? Well, here's why. I'll take you guys, and I'll drop you off in Beijing, Tokyo, Seoul, and I'll put you in a car, and you'll drive around there doing the same thing they do here. You'll be driving around like this. What does that say? Let them honk, we're lost. I can't read any of it. It's just pound sign, 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 pound sign.
Steve Byrne.
Did I do that?
Your second favorite radio station, Funny 820.
Dude, what time is it?
It's 4:19. Why?
Dude, what day is it?
It's Friday. Why?
Dude, you know what that means.
What? Oh yeah.
Wait for it. Wait for it. 3, 2, 1. It's Friday at 420!
Welcome to another edition of Friday at 420. I'm your host, Mike Neighbors, and for the next 40 minutes, we are going to entertain you, or at least we're going to try. We promise to at least try. We are live today. It's very rare that we're live. Usually we pre-record these so we can take all the swear words out. But today, we are going live because we have a very special guest in the studio on this Friday as we get ready to head into another beautiful summer weekend. Let's begin the show by introducing our wonderful panel over on my right, way over on my right. It is the lovely Patrick Coppolino.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno, Patrick. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
You really good?
I'm good.
Feeling good? You like doing it live better than the pre-recorded version?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little edge? You don't know what's going to happen? We're not sure what Manolis is going to say?
Yeah. He forgot it was live, so he's drinking.
Oh, yes. Manolis, not when we're live. Oh, slurp. You know him. You love him. He always sits in the middle or stands in the middle and dances around. Everybody say hello to Manolis Zontanos.
Tikani's.
Take an E, my friend. Take an E. How are you?
I did some mushrooms last night.
Right away.
But I'm feeling pretty good.
Away.
You ever just get bored? And I'm like,
sure.
And I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
And then I had to clean because my buddy Nasiopoulos is here.
He's already
Nasiopoulos.
He already ruined his
Efthimios
name.
He's staying over, so I had to clean my basement. So
he's staying. This is the best Levity Comedy Club could do was put him up with you.
Well, I'm Greek and he's Greek's law.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I went through the trouble of cleaning the basement because
that's where you're putting him.
Yeah, that's where I'm putting him. Then I got bored, so I did a gram.
Okay.
And they ever vacuum on shrooms, man?
Dude. All right, it's Friday at 420, and normally we would clean all that out of the show, but it's all live and going live here, and we have to introduce our special guest. We are thrilled to have him. He's performing tonight and tomorrow night at Levity Comedy Club. He is Efthimios Nasiopoulos. Efthimios, how are you?
I'm great. Great to be here.
It is awesome to have you. It's great to meet you. This is my first time getting a chance to meet you, but you've been, because you live in Vancouver now.
Yeah, from Toronto, living in Vancouver.
And you've been out there a couple of years?
Couple of years.
And what inspired you to move to the West Coast?
It's gorgeous out there. I mean,
not to say Toronto
no,
isn't
not to
gorgeous.
say that Toronto and Hamilton's not a beautiful place, but no, I like it out there.
You like it out there?
Yeah.
You're finding your groove?
Getting my groove, hugging some trees.
Right. Oh, what's your favorite thing to do when you're in Vancouver?
A lot of mushrooms. No, I'm kidding.
I saw that coming, man. I knew we were in trouble with that one. Stanley Park, beautiful park,
Stanley Park's
right?
gorgeous. Whistler.
Yeah.
The oceans. I swim like 3-4 days a week every morning.
wow, okay.
In like the cold ocean. It's nice.
You
It's
go,
good for you.
right out in the ocean.
Get right in there.
What is there like a beach right there in Vancouver?
Tons of beaches.
Is there really?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I knew that.
Cold therapy, is that what you're doing?
Cold water therapy. Manolis knows.
I've talked about this.
Yes, he has. His is in a shower in the basement where you're living.
Can't wait.
We're going to do it together.
Whoa!
Save water.
All right, excellent. Well, we're off to a wonderful start on this Friday at 4:20.
Live, baby.
Efthimios, looking forward to having you perform tonight at Levity Comedy Club. That show is at 9. There are still tickets available. You can go to levitycomedyclub.com. I'm doing your job now, Patrick, to get your tickets ahead of time, or you can get them at the door. If you're lucky, right?
At the door.
If they're available at the door, you can get them at the door to see Efthimios live tonight at Levity Comedy Club. And again, tomorrow night. So something for you to do. And we always encourage people, get out and support comedy in our community. That is what Funny 820 is all about. And on a Friday, we're all about Friday at 420. So you guys ready to play our game?
Yeah.
Yeah? Everybody ready to go? Efthimios, you're our guest, so you get to Plinko first, my friend. So
All
get
right.
up there, jump up to the board, drop a Plinko puck. We've got 12 topics, random topics in these 12 Bell Media envelopes, making them official. And Efthimios has got number 3. Number 3 on this Friday at 4:20, heading into a summer
Can't wait.
weekend. He's his first time. He's like, I'm not sure. I should have signed up for this. You know what? I will say this, Efthimios. Being on Friday at 4:20, no matter what happens here this afternoon, not as bad as living in Manolis' basement. So, all right, here we go. Efthimios, they say stop and smell the flowers or the roses. What do you stop and smell? Is there something, I mean, I mean that in the broadest term possible. Is there something that you do to remind yourself of that, hey, we're all pretty lucky, we're breathing, we're having a good day? Is there something that you do to remind yourself maybe the cold ocean?
I think the cold ocean.
Yeah.
I like nature.
Getting out in nature?
Yeah, I like to get out in nature.
And what does that do for your, just warms your heart?
It grounds me. It reminds me that life is not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. which is counter to everything Manolis says on the show.
I couldn't imagine that if I was living here, it'd be hard to deal with.
Yeah, really. Would you consider yourself an environmentalist?
You
know what I mean? That
I think so.
Like it's important to you. You don't want plastic straws, that kind of thing.
It is. It's funny. Swimming in the ocean, like I'll like grab stuff that I find on the way out in the water if I see it.
Oh.
But I would never have done that before.
No. We got to clean this stuff up.
Yeah.
It's funny. You know what? Here in Hamilton, of course, it goes. I went swimming once. I went to Centennial Park. I went swimming. And I'm out there, and I just moved to Hamilton. I haven't been here that long. I'm going for a swim, and I'm swimming, and I'm doing the Australian crawl or whatever you call it, and my hand goes forward, and I hit something, and I'm like, whoa, it kind of startled me, and I look, and it's a diaper. And then I think to myself, no one's throwing a clean diaper away. That was the last time I swam at Centennial
When was
Park.
it? That's
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, surprisingly. Manolis. What does Manolis smell? They say stop and smell the roses, Manolis. What is it that you stop and smell?
My favorite thing, honestly, to smell when I was a kid was markers.
Oh.
I remember the marker days. I would smell those too.
Or the photocopy sheets with the ink on them. Oh,
Yeah.
I would smell markers to the point. This is like I kind of discipline myself. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Any other school supplies that you would smell sometimes in the parking lots?
You
or?
self-medicated is what you did.
Well, I got to the point where
Markers, glue, all the
all the good stuff.
Glue's overrated. The markers, though, man, there was something so like I remember feeling like I was getting
powerful.
high. They were powerful.
You were getting high.
Yeah. So I'd be in grade 1 smelling markers, and I had this moment. I'm like, okay, I gotta stop this.
I gotta clean this up.
I gotta clean my act up because I can't. I don't think I'm supposed to be smelling markers every day.
Grade 1 rehab.
I was in grade 1. Like about a month in, I'm like, I can't smell.
But they're
markers.
flavored, half of them anyways now. They want you to smell them. They know what they're doing.
The nice colorful, the Crayola ones, right? They got the fruity flavors now.
My second thing I like smelling is I used to have a grow up, and when the weed like start to bloom, I would love that smell.
When you put your fingers up for the second thing, I thought you were going to say you like to smell your fingers.
I like to smell. I do like to smell my fingers, depending on the day or the date.
All right. You know what?
I didn't swear though.
Bring Patrick Coppolino, bring us home, brother. Bring us home. They say stop and smell the roses. What do you like to stop and smell, Patrick Coppolino?
When I'm walking by Jackson Square, there's not a lot of good smells, but when you walk by Levity Comedy Club and Lounge, you can smell how good the food is they have.
You know
there.
what? It does smell good. I was up on the patio at the Anchor Bar.
Yeah.
That smells
The
delicious
food's good.
down there.
Yeah, they got
they do a
awesome
really
wings.
nice job.
Nice.
It was funny because that's my first time on the patio at Anchor Bar, and I'm up there, and I was with my daughters, and I said, "Well, let's sit over at the edge and watch the city, watch King Street." And then we look over, and the first thing we see is a cop and two other random people helping a guy who's obviously overdosed on the sidewalk, and they're like trying to bring him back to life. And my daughters are like, "What are they doing to him, Dad?" And I go, I think they're trying to save his life, honey.
Hamilton.
Welcome to downtown Hamilton. Good times. Manolis, go ahead and drop a Plinko puck. Let's get another topic going on this Friday at 4:20 with our special guest, Efthimios Nasiopoulos. He will be performing live at Levity Comedy Club tonight at 9, tomorrow night at 9. Please go down and check out some awesome stand-up comedy. What finger did you give me there that you were smelling? 5. Okay, that's awesome. Number 5 is Manolis' topic on this Friday at 4:20. Manolis, are you superstitious?
Yes.
Yes. What does that entail for you? What does that mean to you, being superstitious? Do you have to put your shoes on in a certain order, or is it something you carry? Or I know you think highly of your Western shirts.
Well, the Western shirts definitely. Not even just the Western shirts. I always like to have some type of like a shirt like that. I like
Right. That's kind of like a uniform for you, right?
If I tank, which happens a lot, if I tank on stage, and I remember the shirt I was wearing, I won't wear for a couple months.
Okay, it goes to the back of the line,
and then I'll like bring it back in, and like somehow like it's my way of like not taking the blame for myself.
Give this shit another chance.
The shirt gets put in the corner.
Two other things: I won't stand. If someone wants me to do a mic test before a show, I won't get on stage. I'll grab the mic and pull it off stage. I won't get on stage until it's my turn.
Okay.
And I won't. And do you do that?
No.
And I won't. and I won't get paid. I don't want to get paid till the show's done.
Okay. You don't want them to you clean it up front.
I don't want my money before I go on stage.
Okay. Yeah, that, you know what? I get that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's superstitious. Well, I guess it is, because then you think that I'm not going to have a good show now. And
if I go on stage to do a mic test, or just to go on stage, like one time we're like, where were we? Like I think we were in New York or something. I forget where we were, but like, you wanted a picture on stage. Like it was like some famous comedy club.
Yeah.
But I wasn't performing that weekend. I'm like, and I go like this. I go, God no.
Oh, you're not even going on the stage.
I'm not even like, if I'm not even performing that weekend, like to just get a picture and showing myself on a famous comedy club. I'm like, the only picture I want is me performing there.
Okay.
By me getting a fake picture is the best way of me making sure that I never perform there for the rest of my life.
You really are superstitious.
Yeah, I'm bad like that.
Well, you got your things, man. Patrick Coppolino, you don't look like a superstitious guy to me. Do you think much about that?
No.
Nothing, not at all.
The black cat one every once in a while. If I see one.
A black cat?
Yeah.
Really?
It bothers me for like 30 seconds.
Okay. It's just for a moment you kind of go, ooh,
but
you know what? That's
the cat probably looks at me and is worried that I cross his path.
Do you ever have that? Do you ever get the sense? Do you ever get the sense of something? If you get up and you're getting up and you're getting ready to leave for the day or whatever, and things start going badly, do you get a sense that this is going to be a bad day, or do you just try to shrug that off as well?
No, every day's a good day, right?
When you're Patrick Coppolino, it is.
Every day's a good day.
You're listening to Friday at 4:20. Our special guest, Efthimios Nasiopoulos. Now, Efthimios, are you a superstitious person?
As a comic, well, there's a few things. Like I don't like stepping on cracks on sidewalks if I can help it.
Really?
Yeah, I'll try and like do the full stride. If
Does that go back to when you were a kid and the whole break your mother's back thing, or you just think,
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you don't know what it is. You just go avoid the cracks.
Obsessed with the number, like the 3. Like I like things to be a factor of 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little OCD stuff going in there.
I don't know, maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit. Eh?
And also,
Factor of 3 plays in comedy, right? Because you always do the 2 examples and then the punchline.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
3 really plays in comedy a lot.
I think it does. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because you don't have too many examples, and you have to have more than one.
Yeah.
3's a good number.
3's an excellent number.
And then I can't have anything in my pockets when I'm performing.
Oh, okay. Even your cell phone or whatever, you got
Cell phone. If I'm recording, I'll leave it on the stool, but I can't have like any change,
nothing in your
keys,
pockets?
wallet, nothing.
Will you play with it? Is that will you?
I don't know what it is. It just feels like it's weighing me down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I have enough to weigh me down.
Got enough
I
going
have,
on.
Problems, man.
Enough baggage happening.
Yeah.
I don't need that, man.
Yeah.
So back in the green room backstage, you'll just empty your pockets out, or you just kind of make sure you go without nothing.
Yeah, like I'll put them in my jacket, or whatever.
Okay.
And then I
All right.
hopefully no one steals it.
Yeah. Well, Manolis is back there. All right. It's Patrick Coppolino's turn to drop the Plinko puck. We are not superstitious about Friday at 420. We are very appreciative of you taking time to hang out with us as we support local comedy in the Hamilton community. Go, Patrick.
6.
Number 6 is Patrick's topic.
Good number.
Number 6. It's a factor of 3.
That's my favorite
Yeah, I
number.
got 3 and 6.
Patrick, what's your favorite jam?
Jam?
Yeah.
Raspberry.
Raspberry?
Are you talking about music?
I just asked for your favorite
the
jam.
same
You
answer
decide,
for
man. Same answer.
Pearl, man.
The raspberries and raspberry. You're a raspberry jam guy.
I
aren't
don't
you?
need a lot of jam, but if I do,
Okay.
raspberry.
Yeah. No peach. No marmalade.
No, I don't
No
like marmalade.
I don't like marmalade.
I don't even like the word.
No.
No.
Marmalade. To me, the word sounds better than the actual stuff tastes. I think it's like they overshot with the name of it. Manolis, favorite jam?
Used to be strawberry
Used to be. It's with the shirt at the back of the closet.
Yeah.
because I worked at.
He bombed once eating strawberry jam.
That's it. It's
Took it
done.
Most of my life has been like just trying to, like, going through tough times. For some reason, things are better. I don't know what happened, but when they were still not better, just as the end of like things were like crappy.
Right.
I was like working at E.D. Smith.
Oh, no, Rick, you
Doing
worked
te-
at a jam factory.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, E.D. Smith through a temp company.
Yeah.
So
And they make like awesome jams.
yeah, so I had to I made strawberry jam.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Like the giant machine that makes the jam. I was one of the dudes that had to
Put the
all the
mushrooms in?
all the ingredients that went into this giant barrel, and then that barrel goes into the machine and mixes up. But you kind of pre-mix it.
Yeah.
So like I had to throw like literally boxes and boxes of like strawberries.
Yeah.
And then like all this like
The gelatins and stuff
and
and
the
the-
syrup like
Yeah.
it's red. Yeah. So like after all that,
Quite often, once you see how something's made, that will quite often affect you in whether you will like it in the future.
Yeah, I just like now it's like now I see jam. I'm like I just
Yeah, been there,
like
been there,
of
done
work.
that.
E.D. Smith jams made by temps.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
Oh,
isn't
that's
it?
like half the factory's temp workers.
Oh man. You no jam now.
No.
No?
I I would still eat jam. I just not buying it, man.
You're not, I'm
not buying
I'm
it,
not
man.
paying the man for
I'm
it.
no, I'm
Using
done.
the temp
man.
workers.
I was like, I worked so hard in that factory, and it was like funny because everybody was like, this one guy's like started realizing that I wasn't like another temp worker that was there because he was like going to university for something, and he's like, why? Like after talking to me for a while, I was like, why are you here? You don't seem like you should be here. Like he said to me, and I was like, I was probably like the saddest day of my life right there.
You don't seem cut out for the jam
I'm
biz.
supposed to be here, dude. You know.
Efthimios, favorite jam?
Strawberry jam. My mom makes. I just had some homemade jam.
Wow. See,
visiting-
homemade, that's a
yeah.
whole other level,
She
right?
makes jam, man.
I mean, because the rest of the world's eating Manolis made
E.D.
jam.
Smith.
No wonder that's
Temp
like,
jam.
Yeah, think about
Sad temp
about
jam.
that.
The saddest jam.
think about that.
I like the university student was just saying, he's like, you shouldn't be here, man.
But one day they put you on a different machine every day, and one day I had to do. You have to undo the lids off of the syrup bottles, and if it was too low, then you have to pour syrup, top it up before it goes through the machine that seals the bottle.
right.
Like Laverne and Shirley, where you're just watching bottles go across, and that's when I had a breakdown by myself in my head, like I'm watching bottles of syrup go by.
Efthimios, your mom's homemade jam, it's
Yeah.
like the best. Like there's
great
so
jam.
much flavor in that, right? When it's
Yeah,
homemade,
man,
right?
It's potent. It's
Yeah,
good.
you can't
just
can't
eat
beat
it
that
right.
stuff.
You could just eat it straight.
Does she make other jams or just strawberry?
I think she makes peach sometimes.
Oh,
but
peach is good?
Mostly strawberry.
Okay. We're going with the strawberry. I think that's the consensus in the room. As long as Manolis didn't make it, strawberry is the way to go.
Does your mom get oil mailed from Greece? Do you guys do that?
No.
No?
Like
Call them out the oil,
sent in?
Yeah,
no, like if someone goes, they'll bring back some oil from Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Manolis
She'll
gets
bring
his
back
shipped
olives.
over.
She'll bring, I think
call
oils.
them
If
out
she
the
goes, they'll bring back oil.
Yeah.
But they've good olive oil.
I gave you some. Did you try that?
You gave me, so it's sitting on my desk. It hasn't. Oh, you know what? We'll give it to Efthimios after the show, and he can try it.
Oil?
You don't like oil, dude?
Well, you know.
Some of the best oil in the world.
Yeah.
It
Call them out. It's
just
from Greece.
so everyone's clear. We're talking about oil that you cook with or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
We're not
olive oil.
talking about,
No.
about the other kind of
Toast-
oil that
toast some
Manolis
bread,
pushes.
put some Kalamata oil on it, and then
Okay. You know what? I'm on vacation after this show, so I'm going to take it with me. I'll take it with me on vacation. I will try it, and our next Friday at 4:20, I'll report back.
Okay, I didn't make that oil, so you're fine.
This is Friday at 4:20. Our special guest is Efthimios Nasiopoulos. He is performing tonight and tomorrow night, Levity Comedy Club. Shows at 9 o'clock both nights. You can get tickets at levitycomedyclub.com or head down to the door and get in there for a great show, downtown Hamilton, Levity Comedy Club. We're going to take a real quick break, and then we're going to come right back with more Friday at 4:20 on Funny 820.
Now, Funny 820 traffic.
We now have Halton Region Police on the scene of a crash in Oakville, where Wycroft Road is closed east of Dorval, so avoid the area and find an alternate. In the meantime, still slow in the Niagara-bound QW from Burloak to the junction and over the Skyway to Fruitland. Westbound 403 seeing delays from the QW to Maine and past the link. Eastbound also slow from Wilson to 6 South. If you or your child carry an EpiPen, sign up for the expiration reminder service today at epipen.ca. I'm Miles Marcus. Your all-day traffic watch continues.
And we are back Friday at 4:20 on this Friday, heading into a beautiful July weekend. And yeah, I'll try the damn oil, okay? It was a gift. I get that. I should have tried it. I didn't.
It came from my dad. Brought that from Greece.
You know what? I know, and it's like expensive, and it's important oil. I'm Dutch. We don't even use oil, man. I mean, we use salt. That's it.
Just rub it on your body. You'll love it.
Whose turn is it to Plinko? It is Efthimios' turn to get up and Plinko again. Efthimios, we've got a special topic just for you. I guaranteed. What number did you get there, my friend?
4.
Number 4. Oh, it's too bad it wasn't number 3. No, I'm just kidding.
4 is bad luck.
Four's-
We did 4 and 5. You add that together, it's 9. That's a factor of 3. We're killing it, baby. Yeah.
All right. This is not a great topic, but you know what? We'll just get through this one really quickly. I don't know. I guess it's because I went to Dairy Queen. What would you get if you were going to Dairy Queen right now, Efthimios? What would you? It's beautiful summertime. You go to Dairy Queen. You want to get an ice cream. What are you going to get?
I would get a peanut buster parfait, whatever.
Peanut buster parfait. Yeah. That's very good.
I wouldn't get any of their burgers. They're like the worst. It's disgusting.
Really?
Oh, disgusting.
But the peanut buster parfait.
Yeah, that brings back old memories.
That's perfect. What about you, Manolis? What are you getting if I'm sending out to Dairy Queen right now, or if they are listening and want to send us some, which they won't now that Efthimios has crapped all over their burgers.
That's Brazier. That's the other.
Anything with bananas, like a banana split, because bananas are fun.
You know what? That's my order.
Okay,
a banana split every time.
But I would order the banana split, and then I'd go to another restaurant, get a meal, and by the time I was finished there, then maybe my order would come through.
It is slow.
Have you ever? It's like
they're definitely not sending us anything.
You're like you're minimum. You're looking at half an hour.
Minimum.
And then there's cakes. People are ordering cakes,
full ice cream cakes.
And then you see people standing around it. They're like I feel like are
on
you
a summer night.
You guys work here? Or are you hanging out?
Do you know how the world works?
It gets pretty packed.
No, you're right.
Listen, I had a banana split. I went a couple of weeks ago. We took the family. We went. It actually wasn't that busy. Great. Get the banana split. They go, we don't have any bananas. So I said, you know what? Just fill up where you put the banana, fill it up with more ice cream and more whipped cream. So they did, and it was awesome. Banana split, hold the bananas. That's my new order.
That's amazing.
Yes, get more ice cream. Patrick Coppolino, if I'm getting you an ice cream, you're a chocolate dip guy, right?
Yeah. How'd you know? I was going to give you credit for not consulting us about this Dairy Queen sponsorship that you apparently got, but if you got one, it's gone now. So
it's gone.
I'm not too worried
We don't
anymore.
have a Dairy Queen sponsorship anymore.
Yeah, but I got a classic chocolate dip.
Oh, you do? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I was just taking a shot in the dark there.
Unless I want a party, then I'm going to getting some ice cream cake.
Oh, yeah, the ice cream cake's pretty good.
Delicious.
You get that for your daughter for her birthday or something?
Yeah.
That's, oh, man,
And
you
for
can't
me,
beat the
because
ice
it's
cream
Tuesday.
or for me, because it's Tuesday. Manolis, get up there and drop the Plinko puck. Our Dairy Queen sponsorship is now over. They're never coming on board. Maybe A&W will, because we trashed Dairy Queen. You never know.
I like A&W.
Well, hey,
A&W will like, give me food after I ask for it.
Who doesn't?
I found a lot of hair in my A&W last time.
Oh, man. You know what? I'm boycotting A&W.
You are?
Because they stopped serving the whistle dog, which was the best thing they had on their
I
menu.
didn't know they had a whistle dog.
What's a whistle dog?
It's a hot dog wrapped in bacon with cheddar cheese all over it. And they had it for it. Like, I've been getting it since I was a little kid. And because they've gotten all healthy, they took the whistle dog off the menu.
They got rid of their grilled chicken sandwich, so I don't know what they're doing over there.
I don't know what
They're mixing it up.
What are they
They don't want to be too healthy or too unhealthy.
Yeah.
I want the pizza, man. McDonald's pizza. That wasn't that the best pizza?
Oh, now we're... Come on. Guys, all right, let's get back to
McDLT.
the game. Can something, if you're eating,
Yes.
can something be too hot?
You mean like spicy?
Spicy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Everything. I'm a wimp. I can't handle anything too hot.
So what's your hottest? Just like regular, or do you go like a little? You guys did the comedy night. This was inspired by your comedy night.
Yeah. What did I take that night? I had to perform on stage. Triple X ghost peppers. So I ate like 3 wings with triple X ghost peppers on it.
Man.
And I've said this before. I'm not a man, and like. So I've always like steered away from anything like that's intensely hot. I can't handle it. And so when I did it, it took me like 3 minutes to do a 30-second joke.
Was this Patrick? Was this your idea?
It was it was your it was who Dawson's
Dawson's Hot Sauce here in Hamilton.
Right.
So they had a sauce on the show Hot Ones on YouTube. It's
Right.
like where the celebrities do the interviews. It gradually gets hotter. One of their sauces was on the show.
Oh, okay.
And I love that show. So then we were thinking, gave me the idea to do the Hot 5, where comedians eat 5 wings, but they don't gradually get hotter. They're just immediately the hottest.
And then they got to do 5 minutes.
And then as soon as they're done the wings, they have 1 minute to eat the wings, and then they have to do 5 minutes of material right after.
Oh, with your mouth just.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
It was fun.
what was you're sweating, your mouth was just on fire, and you're trying to get a joke out.
I could literally feel my hair growing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you get all
like I could feel every hair on my head. My eyes didn't feel like they were there anymore, and so it was coming up out of parts of my face that I've never had.
Yeah. Did anyone, Patrick, get through the 5?
A couple people did.
Okay.
But barely.
Barely. Did you try it?
Yeah, I was hosting, which was my way of not doing. I'm like, I can't because we were filming it too. So I'm like, I can't be. I have to, But then at the end, the audience made me do it. So I did do it, and I instantly regretted it.
And everybody had to do the ghost pepper?
Yeah, it was all the same sauce.
Okay.
It was the Dawson's Hot Sauce, Triple X Ghost Pepper Mash.
And how? Give me a level of hot, like crazy, like
20 out of 10.
You can't even get near
It was so hot.
That's okay. So that's definitely too hot.
Yeah.
Efthimios, are you a hot guy?
I'll put like sriracha on like everything, but I can't go hotter than that.
Okay,
like,
sriracha's
to
kind
enjoy it.
Right.
Because you can't enjoy it. No one's like, oh, this is great. I want to feel my hair growing into my head.
I think some people do. I don't. Yeah, you're right. I don't know if they enjoy it or if they enjoy the challenge of it. Right. I mean, they're kind of enjoying conquering it.
I think it's like a very like you just like hurt. You just like things hurting. Just like feeling pain.
The next morning is not fun.
No.
That's when it hurts the most.
Whatever goes in's got to come out, my friends. Yeah. Triple X
like
ghost
walked
pepper
on with high heels and hot sauce.
Yes.
Are we talking about pooing?
This is Friday at 4:20. Patrick Coppolino is going to plinko for us now. We are joined by our very special guest. We're live, by the way, on this particular Friday. Efthimios Nasiopoulos is our special guest. Kind enough to come into town a little bit early to join us for the show. Yeah, give him a round of applause, everybody. Thank you, Efthimios, for doing this.
To be here.
It's great to be here. Thank you. I'm here all week.
I'm honored.
Enjoy the very burning hot veal.
Live. We're here live, too.
Yes, we're live. Efthimios will be performing tonight. Levity Comedy Club, tonight at 9, tomorrow night at 9. Get out there and enjoy some awesome comedy with Efthimios as your headliner. What'd you get? What number?
2.
Number 2. Topic number 2 on this Friday at 4:20. Favorite thing to do to procrastinate. Remember, Efthimios, before the show, I said, sometimes I come up with topics and I think, how will Manolis answer this? This is one of those ones I go touch and go.
Very.
Patrick, What's your favorite thing to do to procrastinate? You know you got to do something. What are you going to do to put that off?
Smoke
Cigarettes. Smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm always like, I'll be like, I'll have a smoke now, and then I'll start doing a thing, and then I come back in from the smoke, I do something else, and I'm like, well, I gotta have another smoke before I start.
Yeah, no, you know what? Smoking is perfect for that, isn't it? Because it's not, it's you in your head. It's not a lengthy procrastination. It's just a quick, I'll just do this.
Yeah.
And then your mind wanders, and next thing you know, you're completely off topic. I recently quit smoking, so I don't have that one anymore. Manolis, what's your favorite thing to do to procrastinate?
All right, I'll keep it clean. All right. I start taking on projects I know is going to take too much of my time.
Right.
To take myself away from dealing with my own life.
Oh, well, you're distracting.
I'm distracting.
So there's things you should be doing to deal with your own life.
And I'm like, you know what?
Right. Your taxes, your bill. You should be making sure your bank account has money in it.
But instead, I took it upon myself. Like recently, it's at the Levity Comic Club. I made a battleship table.
Yeah. This is really cool. Yeah. Go ahead and explain the battleship table.
Well, the biggest problem with battleship is you're always trying to cheat, right? Like because you have to look over it. So I have this little end table that was in a living room, and I put a wall in the middle of it, and I put the battleship game on either side. But then I spray painted like anchors and ship wheels on over the certain parts of the table. It made it look all like funky.
That's some classic procrastinating.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, you know what? I should write a new joke. You know what? But I gotta spray paint some anchors right now.
I would just disagree with one thing. You said cheating is the biggest problem with Battleship. Actually, the biggest problem is you're playing Battleship. Yeah. Okay, Efthimios, what do you do to procrastinate, my friend?
I'll just watch like endless amounts of sports talk on YouTube.
Big sports guy, eh?
Well, not even, but you just get sucked in. You just get sucked in.
I just gotta see this stuff.
Just gotta hear what they're talking about.
Are you a procrastinator by nature, or
not? I try not to.
Okay.
I really try not to. Like I try to stay off socials and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's like
I feel if I have no goals, then I can't procrastinate.
That's it.
I'm not procrastinating if I have nothing to look like. Nothing.
Yeah.
You stay off of social media.
I try to. I went off for like the month of June, pretty much. Because of that.
Did that work out for you?
It did.
Yeah? You like being disconnected? That's part of that Vancouver groove, man. Yeah.
I think so.
Just disconnect, right? It's
it feels awesome. You feel great.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think it makes sense to take a break from it at least.
Then you realize how much time you have. You're like, man, I don't know what to do.
Well, because it's so ingrained, and we do it every single day, and you think, we take a break from everything else we do every day. Why wouldn't you take a break from that?
Why not?
Yeah, I agree with you. Manolis, you going to try that?
No.
Take a break from no.
I gotta build a table.
I gotta build stuff.
I gotta build a real live operation game table.
I'm trying to bring like stuff back. I'm trying to do stuff for people to do that when there was no internet. You know what I mean? Like that's what to me, Battleship was the internet at one point.
That's what was the internet.
You know, but like
that's how people communicated.
We do all this stuff. Sure. We all do all this stuff to take ourselves away from like dealing with reality.
Have you seen the shot glass Battleship game?
No.
Okay, where the ships, it's big. The ships each one, it's a shot glass. You fill the shot glasses all up, and so if I call your number and you got to then you do the shot, and that'd be pretty cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that makes way more sense for the bar.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, you got to take your table.
Have you had many shots? Would you say you've had during this show?
Yeah. How many shots has Manolis had during Friday at 420?
He'll build that stuff for other people, but he won't use it. Like you try to talk to Manolis, he's always on his phone, and he'll put his glasses on. He looks like he's doing something important, but you can see in the reflection of his glasses, he's scrolling through pictures of girls on Instagram.
I've said that before. You go on Instagram and you start looking at like scantily clad models, and every single scantily clad model you ever come across, it says liked by Manolis. I swear to God.
Have you looked?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think about that when.
Yeah.
If you look at my what people like that section, it's like because those girls
you're all over it.
Listen,
man.
Those girls put themselves out there. If I don't
let
them know I like it, they're gonna stop doing it.
And if you can't like one and not like the other, because they'll start to get jealous of each other.
Yeah.
Like imagine if you're the one model in the world that Manolis hasn't liked.
Oh my God. Yeah. Who's this Manolis and why doesn't he like me?
Right.
It's Friday at 420. Whose turn is it to Plinko?
I don't know.
We're procrastinating now. Who got the procrastination? Was that Efthimios? Okay.
That was number 2, right?
If we add up all the numbers we've chosen, it's a factor of 3.
I bet you it's a factor of 3, absolutely. Efthimios Nasiopoulos, our guest.
6.
Number 6. That definitely is a factor of 3, but we did 6 already. What's close to 6? We're really
12.
not that.
12.
We're not that particular about
12.
the numbers. It's just a matter of getting the envelopes and getting going. Here we go. It's Friday at 4:20. You are suddenly, I was going to call you Nasiopoulos. I guess I could. Efthimios, you are suddenly in charge of the world. What's the first thing you're going to make illegal?
Manolis on Instagram.
To protect the women
Protecting
of the world.
the women of the world.
Good for you. I like that answer. Yes.
Illegal.
Yes, it's illegal.
Well, I'll make it legal. Because
Manolis gets to go next.
Yeah, I go
Manolis,
after you, so now everything's back to normal.
you're suddenly in charge of the world. What's the first thing you're going to make illegal? Illegal.
Illegal against the law?
Yeah.
Bowling.
Against the law.
Wow. Bowling?
Bowling, because bowling sucks. If you're listening right now and you like bowling, I'm sorry.
Let's go to Dairy Queen.
I
Have
got
a burger.
99 problems and bowling ain't one because I don't bowl. I don't want to go somewhere and pay people to wear someone else's shoes.
That's, you know what?
I feel like you've been preparing this answer for 20 years.
You know what? Then the thing is, here's the thing, because I'm going to dig into this one a little bit. It has nothing to do with bowling. It has to do with wearing someone else's shoes. That's that you always start with that. That's the
shoes. Yeah. I guess so.
I'll wear other people's shoes.
Shoes, I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I don't want if
somebody else's feet have been in there sweating as they bowl.
If Tim ran out of underwear, I wouldn't give him one of mine.
Right.
You wouldn't want to wear someone else's underwear.
Man, you're going commando.
Even if I washed them. I'll tell you. No, it's okay. I sprayed something in the shoe.
Is there a reason you call him Tim?
Oh, sorry, Tim. Sorry, Efthimios.
I grew up, it was like a nickname growing up.
Oh, okay.
Efthimios.
Okay.
If you know them.
Well, because you said Manolis has trouble saying your name.
Yeah. He first knew me as Tim,
For years. I've known you for what? We were talking about this today. We've known each other for 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were ripping into bowling when we first met.
Yeah.
You hated bowling back then.
Dude, bowling. And then you got to throw the ball to get points?
Did you guys meet at a comedy club? Was it through comedy that you met?
Yeah, we started, I think, probably roughly around the same time, maybe.
Okay.
I might have had a year.
I think maybe
something.
a year, yeah.
I might have had a year before you.
Excellent.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I do love the fact, and I will give you props, Manolis, for how you have kept friendships with everybody you've ever met in comedy. I saw you at Amateur Night on Wednesday night. You took a kid aside who'd only been in it for a couple of years, and you were talking to him and giving him some pointers. Well, that's really cool, man. I mean, it's a really cool thing that you do, and I know everybody who comes in here says the same thing, that he's a super loving guy towards all the other comics. And
yeah, and people say like Manolis is a good guy or he's a nice guy, but if I'm friends with, it means that you're nice. I'm only around good people.
Yeah, you won't be around jerks.
Yeah, so Tim's just a rad dude.
And you and Patrick,
Efthimios.
You and Patrick. Let me just quickly say on Amateur Night Wednesday night, and I know you guys do this because I don't know why. But you take Donnie Coy out, you go and get him out of his hovel, and you take him down there, and you let him get 5 minutes on stage, which is really all the guy. I mean, that's what he's done for 55 years, right? And so you put him up there. It's questionable whether you should, but it's really super nice that you guys do that for him, because I know Donnie appreciates.
Well, we bring him in to justify the server's Dine and Dash fund.
Oh, excellent. Patrick, you're in charge of the world suddenly. What are you going to make illegal?
Marijuana.
No, you're not.
Come back.
Illegal.
He's going to shut it down, man. I'm going to shut it down. Oh, that is awesome. Fellas, talk to me. Actually, Patrick, talk to me about tonight. Efthimios is going to be the headliner. What else is going to happen at Levity Comedy Club tonight?
Very funny. David Brennan is emceeing.
Excellent.
He's from Hamilton.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was in
the Imponderables,
yeah.
Right?
And Steven Giordat is featuring tonight.
Oh, because Steven's living on the West Coast, is he not?
Yeah, he's
okay. Did he come with you, Efthimios?
No, but I told him I was coming down, and he's like, yeah, I'll head back.
Oh, excellent.
He's coming down to open.
Steven's been a guest on our show.
Oh, nice.
We're going to pick him up after this.
Oh, okay, excellent. And then you guys will all hang out. And Manolis, you're going to be at the show tonight, just watching, not on stage?
Oh, no.
No, Manolis doing a guest spot.
I'm doing guest
spot.
spot.
going to be up there?
If there's one Greek on stage, there's always got to be two.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Back to back.
And then you guys can arm wrestle for who's the Greek freak. Yeah. He's going to win.
then,
for sure.
My mom met Manolis at one of our big theater shows years ago, and she grabbed him by the cheek because he said that joke that you were talking about when you walked in.
Oh, yes. The joke we won't say on the air. It's only for comedy clubs. You know what? If you go to the comedy club tonight, you might hear him say that joke.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we open at 6. You come early, get some Battleship in before the show.
Play some Battleship before the show. Doors open at 6. Show at 9 o'clock tonight. Show again tomorrow night at 9. Efthimios Nasiopoulos. I'm now messing it up. I had it so well for so long, but I've covered up my...
Nasiopoulos.
Efthimios, how do people follow you, check out what you're doing when you are on social media? What's the best way for us to follow you?
You could, it's just my first name, so it's hard to spell. But
it's Tim.
It's Efthimios. No, it is Efthimios.
Efthimios. How do you spell Efthimios? Go ahead. We can spell.
EFTHIMIOS.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I was not going to go there.
Yeah, that's how you spell it. You can find me off of Levity's website, too.
Yeah, absolutely. And is there, you have some stuff that we could download and listen to? Some comedy out there that we could take a listen to?
Yeah, I have my first album. It's on the Sirius. It's on. Yeah, you can find it on iTunes. And
okay. And what's the name of that album?
It's just the name. It's my first name as well.
Your first name as well?
Got to get it out there.
Do you talk at some point in your act about your name?
Sometimes.
Yeah?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, it's the guy goes, hey, and welcome to the stage. And then people are like, wow, that's a moniker, man.
Yeah, it's a long one.
It's a long one. Manolis, what do you want? You're at the mic. You want to say something.
I just want to say Efthimios is one of my favorite comics to listen to. And we're talking about this joke today. It's on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
So he's got this joke where he just talks about the TTC in Toronto.
The streetcars.
Streetcars and TTC. And I can't, there's no time, but it's the funniest thing in my life. I listen to this a couple times a year. Do yourself a favor, go to YouTube and type.
It's on my album too.
It's on your album.
Yeah, it is.
It's on the album. So go to iTunes, download the album.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
And check him out tonight at Levity Comedy Club. Patrick Coppolino, how do we follow you on social media?
Either at Levity Comedy Club or my personal page at Jerry Seinfeld.
At Jerry Seinfeld. He's co-opted at Jerry Seinfeld. You should be at Jerry_Seinfeld. Just take it. Guys, thank you so much. Efthimios, it was awesome meeting you and having you on the show.
Likewise, my pleasure.
Yeah, no, we really enjoyed your company today. This special live edition of Friday at 420. We'll be back again next Friday with a recorded edition. Yes, I'm on holidays, baby. Thank you so much to everyone in the cars listening to us right now. We really appreciate it. Really appreciate it if you get out and support local comedy in our community, and that means dropping in and checking out some great comedy tonight at Levity. Tonight and tomorrow night, Efthimios is your star of the show. Until we get a chance to talk to you again in 7 days, thank you so much for listening, and have an awesome weekend.
Woo! What you've just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
This whole "there's no such thing as a stupid question" ends in high school. This is life. We're playing for points. And there are a ton of stupid questions. Like when I was in the lobby of a hotel in Oklahoma, and a middle-aged woman approached me and said, "Excuse me, is that the elevator?" What other door looks like this? No, matter of fact, I want you to name another door that opens magically from the middle and has 2 buttons on the side.